أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لا تحرك به لسانك لتعجل به إن علينا جمعه وقرآنه فإذا قرأناه فاتبع قرآنه ثم إن علينا بيانه. O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, do not move your tongue during revelation for reciting it, meaning the Quran, to receive it in hurry. It is surely undertaken by us to store it in your heart and to let it be recited by you after revelation is completed. Therefore, when it is recited by us through the angel, follow its recitation by concentration of your heart. Then it is undertaken by us to explain it. So we continue with Surah al-Qiyamah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the previous ayat, the previous 15 ayat, speaks about Yawm al-Qiyamah and some of the things that will happen on the day of Qiyamah, some of the shukuk and the shubuhat, the doubts that people have regarding Qiyamah. We discussed all of that. Now, in these few ayat over here from ayah 16 to ayah 19, these 4 ayat, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala turns the discussion towards something else and then goes back to the discussion of Qiyamah thereafter. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, initially when Jibreel alayhi salam would come down with the wahi and the revelation, so Jibreel alayhi salam would read whatever revelation, whether it's 1 ayah, 2 ayahs, 10 ayahs, whatever amount of revelation was sent down by Allah at that time, Jibreel alayhi salam would read it to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, in order to memorize it, he would kind of read right after Jibreel alayhi salam. So Jibreel alayhi salam would read 1 or 2 words, and Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam would read those, to kind of memorize and store it in his mind and heart, the revelation that was being transferred from Jibreel alayhi salam. So this would make it difficult upon Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because on the one hand, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has to kind of take the wahi and the revelation, understand it, internalize it, and at the same time Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is trying to read it as well, to memorize it. All of this is happening all at the same time. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala advises Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam that Ya Rasulullah, لا تحرك به لسانك لتعجل به. Do not move your tongue. When Jibreel is reading, don't move your tongue at the same time so that you quickly take the wahi and the revelation. Just wait for a moment. Inna alayna jam'ahu wa qur'ana. It is our responsibility to put this Quran together in your heart. Meaning we will preserve it in your heart, and wa qur'ana, and then we will also make it easy for you to recite and make tilawah of the Quran. فَإِذَا قَرَأْنَاهُ فَاتَّبِعْ قُرْآنَ. So when Jibreel is reading the Quran, then فَاتَّبِعْ قُرْآنَ أَنصِتْ وَاسْتَمِعْ. Then listen attentively and remain silent. And listen, just focus with your heart, and all your attention should be on what Jibreel is saying. Do not move your tongue at that time. ثُمَّ إِنَّ عَلَيْنَا بَيَانًا, because we will help you memorize it, and we will help you recite it. And if there is anything that you don't understand, if some parts of the Quran which may not make sense initially, then ثُمَّ إِنَّ عَلَيْنَا بَيَانًا, we will explain the Quran as well. So 3 things Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, that we will protect the Quran in your heart so you won't forget it. Number 2, we will make it easy for you to recite it. And number 3, bayanah, tabiyin. If any part of the ayah or the wahi or the revelation is a little unclear, then we will make sure we explain it to you so you fully understand it, and you can explain it to the Sahaba and those who will recite the Quran with you as well. So in this way, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes the responsibility for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and makes it easy for him to take the wahi and the revelation. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continues after that again with the discussion of Qiyamah. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easy for us as well to retain the Quran in our hearts, to grant us the ability to memorize the Quran, inshallah, to recite the Quran, to understand the Quran, and most importantly, and to act upon the Quran, inshallah. May Allah forgive us, may Allah be pleased with us. Amin ya Rabbil Alameen. Wa sallallahu wa sallim ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Alhamdulillah.